exchange of gases in air sacs in lungs. As I already told you that exchange of gases take place in the alveoli or the air sacs because they have the thin network of capillaries and they help to take the oxygen and give out the carbon dioxide, and that oxygenated blood is sent to the heart from the lungs. The blood is taken by a special red pigment called the hemoglobin. So oxygen in the blood is taken up by the special red pigment called the hemoglobin along with the red blood cells. Our red blood cells are red due to the presence of the hemoglobin in it. Now activities are there, we will discuss, and if possible you can do it at home, and if you are doing, make a video and send to me so that I can show to other students also. So student, among these three activities, if you are able to do the first activity and the fourth activity, make a video of that and send to me, and I will send to the class groups so that all can understand it properly. So first activity is exhaled air contain carbon dioxide. I had already told you, in a beaker or a bottle you can use you can add lime water or adding calcium hydroxide in water. Then along with the help of straw you just exhale or breathe out a few times so that you can see that solution changes into milky due to the carbon dioxide. Then second activity is to count the number of breath in 1 minute. So you can choose 2 or 3 students or 2 or 3 family members and you can count their breath per minute and note down in the table. Then third activity, to observe breathing rate under different condition. You can do with your sibling also or your parents also. So what you have to do, you have to make a chart or a table, and you can write your name, your sibling name, or whosoever is participated with you. Then you can note down their normal breathing rate, then after walking, then after running, and after rest, and write down these rate in your tabular form. Then fourth activity is to prepare a model and demonstrate the mechanism of breathing. So you simply take the balloons in a bottle, or you can simply take the balloons, and when you put air inside it or when you blow it, you can see the balloons swell up or filled with the air. But when you take out the air, you can see the balloons shrink. So you can see the same mechanism happens with our lungs also. Now student, in the pink tabular form you can see smoking damages the lung, as we know that smoking contain the poisonous material along with them. So they turn, healthy lungs are pinkish brown in color, but unhealthy lungs means those who are doing smoking, their lungs changes to black. Smoking is very harmful to health as it is damage the lung tissues. The breathing become very difficult and person may suffer from persistent cough. So you can see those who are continuously smoking, they also coughing frequently. It can even lead to lung cancer and other diseases also. Why do we yawn? Sometimes when we are feeling sleepy, we start yawning. Why this mechanism happen? According to the scientists, when person is drowsy, sleepy or tired, breathing rate slow down and body does not get enough oxygen. So it sends signals to the brain to take deep breath. So while yawning, when you take the deep breath and inhaling the more oxygen, you will feel fresh. You can do this when you are feeling sleepy or tired. You just take deep breath for 4-5 times and afterwards you can feel very energetic. Yogasans are also helpful in taking deep breath. You can do yogasans to increase your activeness and your means you can take more oxygen through these exercises and the yogasans. Now this is the overview of respiratory process. Already I told you the process which occur in the breathing means inhalation and exhalation. Then transport of gases by blood means oxygenated blood from lungs goes to the heart, and heart provide the oxygenated blood to the whole body, which we have already discussed in the circulatory system chapter. Then deoxygenated blood comes back to the heart, and from heart it again sent to the lungs, where it is again oxygenated or oxygen is added in the blood and sent again to the Heart. So exchange of gases in lungs, oxygen diffuses into blood and carbon dioxide diffuses out from the blood in the lungs. So cellular respiration, it is also called oxidation of food, means breaking of food to give out the energy. It involves breakdown of food to release energy, which is utilized for various body process, and this processes happen inside the body cells. One more you can see in the table. Why do we sneeze? Sneezing happen when some irritation occur in the nasal passage. It could be due to dust, pollen grains, smoke, or when something enters inside our nose. It is a spontaneous response. It is a response of the body to expel the unwanted particle in the inhaled air. So it is a process which happen automatically when something enters inside our nose. Here are some respiratory disease. You just know the names. Bronchitis means of infection, exposure to the chemicals and pollutants. Second one is asthma due to the hypersensitivity of the bronchioles, means very difficult to breathe in and out. And pneumonia, it is due to the bacterial or viral infection. Now test yourself to match the following. Ribs move outward during inhalation, means when we take in the oxygen or the air. Diaphragm relaxes during exhalation when we gives out the air. Exchange of gases inside the lungs. And what is cellular respiration? Oxidation of food. Now this is a mind map, students. You have to go through this. So it is easy for you to learn the question answers. So breathing is a physical process which includes a passage from nostril, nose to nasal cavity, then pharynx, trachea means the windpipe, then bronchi, and then the air sacs. And there is the difference between inhalation and exhalation. In short, they have written taking in of air, ribs move outward, diaphragm contract. Exhalation, giving out of air, ribs move inward and diaphragm relaxes. Third is respiratory process. So in respiration, because breathing is a part of respiration, in respiration we inhale oxygen rich air, exchange of gases in lungs. This is the process of breathing. Then transport of gases by blood, then exchange of gases in the tissue where oxygenated blood taking in and deoxygenated blood goes out with the help of veins towards the heart. Then cellular respiration where breakdown of glucose take place and energy is released. Then exhalation of carbon dioxide rich air. And students, you have to learn the key terms also, and you have to label these diagrams and try to draw these diagrams, especially the labeling of this, and you have to draw this diagram.